Move is dangerous because you don't know where Widow is. But look. Almost get a headshot. You're playing in an open sight line. Talked about why that's bad. Here, you're healing a tank over a Moira. She needs it way more. Blue beam, Cole. You get there, but...
60 seconds. I'm on fire.
There should be a good res. We talked about this. With the sim wall. I want to back it up. As their enemy is retreating,
60 seconds.
and the snipers are probably on this. I don't. You can't assume, but are on this side of the wall. This wall is a decent chance to res, if you need it. You don't need it here, but you could still get the res. But with the Sombra who just hacked you behind, needs to be considered, and it was free for her to hack you there to stop the res. Again, look at this. 1 HP Ashe, getting pressured out by a Widow. And your beams on this tank. Look, you don't even... You miss it. You're so... It's not... You're not bad, but like... You need to be... Like, she needs you. Just stay with her. Go up there. Damage boost her. The Hammond will live. You can go get a health back. Dig's missing maybe 100 health. Not even. It'll be fine. Okay, good Valk.
30 seconds remaining.
It's hard for them to gain traction in the last fight if you... In what could be the last fight with the Valk. But look. Then DPS is getting on enough attention. I don't know if you could have saved her, but oh look. You're gonna maybe lose both here. Right? Not only do the DPS both die, and this was resable, I think, behind this van, because the Hog leaves, or gets pressured out. You could have saved it. But not only do these DPS struggle to be effective in the fights because you're not with them, like they're doing nothing, you also get this look at this, even more learning moments. Well, I'll talk about what I was saying first. You get caught in an EMP because you're not with them. But your DPS are playing in such spots that they wouldn't have been. I don't think it was intentional. Like, they're not big braining the EMP dodge, but like they didn't. Had you been with them, you would not have been either, and you should be big braining the EMP dodge because you want to climb. So not getting EMP to support is important, and playing in a spot like you're just too near the tanks a lot of the time, and you get hit by EMPs, hooks, Widow shots that are in areas where tanks are. But in reality, you shouldn't be there as support. You shouldn't be putting yourself to the same risk that the tanks are. The tanks can take those risks because they have health pools and shields and abilities to let them recover and dodge and mitigate and tank those situations, but you don't. You're support. You need to support those heroes, but to do that, you need to understand that you don't need to be on top of them. This guy's just YOLO deep. Hog touches point. Your Ashe frags out, but still no heal. He gets hooked. Probably deserved it. Played too close to ledge, but needs your damage boost. He's dead. More dead. Wait. Oh, I thought he was gonna get the C9. That's a big one, though. Is that how we do it? It is. I'm losing focus on what you're doing in a lot of these fights. Yeah. Okay, healing the ult is good. Like, you don't want him to not die. That's a situation where I think staying on him to keep him full is correct. You're in the open here for too long. You should be coming in. The mines are huge to clear cart. The damage boost onto the sim is huge. Stop. You're drifting to the left here. Don't do it. Come back here. Stay here. you could damage boost the same from here and not get risk of being headshot. Now you're in a great spot. Don't leave. There's no need to leave. Now there might be because the skin's out of reach. So yes, you fly to another safe spot where you could still do it, but this thing's dead. I don't actually. This is a dangerous res. This is a ridiculously dangerous res. Look. I don't disagree with the res entirely, because getting this character up, the main support, could swing the tides of the fight. But you have to try and get it from like here, behind the cover. Because look, here, look. This character's actually not shooting at you. I imagine she was, but this character definitely is. And this ant matrix that was just right here, people are definitely looking through that. Arissa's looking through that. Bap's looking through that. This is just not a possible res angle. Maybe here, but even still, this guy could walk around the corner and hook you. So. And this fight looks all the loss. Even though you successfully resed, you paid your life. Which is why you will inevitably lose. I'm gonna jump ahead. This is getting long and drawn out. I think I've given most of the tips. Most of the advice. It's just a big sig, alright? Nobody heals for your pistol.
10 seconds.
She's buzzing on car. Again, you get hooked, you're in a bad, dangerous spot in this mid-fight. You're still Widow, you're not safe where you're not a safe. You get shielded, but there's no need to res in OT there. Like, it's more important to not die and be this, like, down 2 than it is to get the res off, especially when you have spawn advantage.
Damage boost engaged.
Victory.
So, some consistent themes as we wrap up, or things that I saw that I think you could improve on. 1, positioning. Snipers and like if you watch the best Mercies, the amount of time they actually see the enemy is like nothing. Like, they're not focused on looking at the enemy, they're not going where the enemy is, they're not LSing the enemy, because they know pretty much any enemy they look at has some interest in damaging them and killing them. Like, minus another Mercy, that's like the one hero that won't be able to actually, like, even other supports or like weak characters just could still own you. Like, you will die if you go near them. It's like playing behind cover always, especially doubly when there's Widow and Ashe and enemy snipers in the game. Not healing the tanks and like looking like +1ing your DPS to heal them and damage them will increase their impact on the game, but it's the only way you're going to impact the game, not through healing a tank or like sustaining your team as Mercy. That's not an efficient way to win. The reason Mercy is good is because she has the damage boost. The reason she's even viable is because she has the damage boost, and she can damage boost the DPS for kills and for ult. Like, you get more ults through the damage boost, which is like more important than any type of healing you could be doing. Like, if you're just going to heal, you need to not be on Mercy, but the reason Mercy is better than healing in some situations is because you can generate faster ults and generate more ult advantage through the damage boost and increase your pick potential with an Ashe or a Widow or a Hanzo. Those were the two main things that I saw. If you liked the VOD review and want to see more, feel free to like or subscribe to the channel, SkyrimKid81 _OW. I haven't done a lot of VOD reviews ever. This is my first long recorded one, but maybe I'll put more up if people like it. I appreciate the support. Hope you maybe learned something, and have a great rest of the week.